So with that, Barry, are you ready to go, sir? Thank you, Barry.
Hi, hi everyone. This is Barry here. Uh, I have about 20 something years of experience in cybersecurity and love presenting at Cisco Live and have a few patents to my name. But my day job is a cybersecurity solutions architect. And today I'm going to talk about AI and the good and the bad of AI and what is Cisco doing about it. So hopefully you can learn a few things and hopefully you can ask some questions. Love to interact with you. First of all, I want to talk about what Cisco has been doing in the past year. It's been pretty crazy because we acquired like about 12 companies in 12 months. So basically one company per month. And eight of those companies are either a security AI company or AI security company. So to name a few, like Splunk, that's one of the, uh, it's a small acquisition, only 28 billion US dollars. Another company, Robust Intelligence, they focus on AI security and be the guardrail for any AI. So they have customers like Tesla and Apple. So yeah, we're doing a lot of investment in AI in security. And it's because everybody else is doing it as well, right? So 30% of the companies at their earning calls, they bring up AI. They're investing really heavily into AI as well. So are our customers, right? So everybody's leveraging some kind of AI. So it's to a lot of people, it's still like a newer term, like, Gen AI. What is Gen AI, right? So, but today we're actually moving on to the next big thing in AI. Like everybody's talking about agentic AI. And there are people saying that AI is going to be as smart as people in a year or two. So it's definitely around the corner somewhere, right? So really, really fast pace. And to really quickly about agentic, maybe not everybody know what it is. It basically is AI being able to do autonomous decisions because it's based on multiple agents and potentially leveraging multiple different AI models. So it can be smarter than just one model alone, right? So that's what's happening right now. And our customers do have fears about AI, right? So, when we talk, to the customers, 65% of them have strong concerns with especially privacy and security around AI, right? Because, that's fair, right? Because a lot of organizations are seeing AI as a new threat vector because lots of bad things could happen and has happened. So I'll talk about the bad side of AI to show you a few examples, right? There could be data leakage, there could be vulnerabilities involved, new attacks that evolve. So we'll go through a few examples. Maybe the first one, I'm not sure if anybody heard about this, just went on the news not too long ago, right? So Whatnot is a company that provide their AI model to their customers. They have thousands of customers worldwide. They just had a huge leak of 346,000 files. Basically, what they did was all the customers' files, like their driver's license, their passports, their medical records, resume, whatever, they post all of them on a Google Drive that is accessible by anyone. Don't need any authentication. You just go in and browse all the files, and these are all very private files to their customers, right? So that's a huge leak, but they're not the only AI model, not the only leaky chatbot out there. Lots of examples like these, right? So that's why people are really concerned. Should I really use these different AI models? What I'm really sending my document to, right? And I want you to think about in the near future when agentic is a real thing, then because like I said, agentic could use multiple AI models. Well, only one of them has to be leaky for your information to be accessed by the bad guys, right? So that's definitely a threat. And on the other side, AI themselves can be vulnerable as well. So if you look at Hugging Face, I'm not sure if everybody is aware of this. It's a platform where everybody go in, download your own AI models, right? Because I can't trust AI model that's a SaaS that's in the internet. Maybe I should host my own AI model. It's safer that way. I ask you to rethink about it, right? Because on the Hugging Face, more than 100 of AI models are identified as malicious. So they actually allow bad guys to run code in those models and gain access to your systems, right? So it's probably even worse. So on the other side, I just want to say AI is being leveraged by the bad guys to do a lot of bad things nowadays, right? There's been a lot of research done that AI are actually making attacks a lot cheaper and more efficient. Like using GPT-4 with a very simple agent, you can hunt down websites. With just feeding it vulnerability information, it can go and hunt down websites, and it was calculated that it costs about $9 to bring a website down, and the success rate was 42%. So this is way better than hiring bad actors, bad guys to do the job. The AI can do it so much better and cheaper as well, right? And where's the weakest links in organizations? That's always people, right? So it is always easy to attack people, trick them into clicking things, and AI can make that easier as well. Say, for example, trying to trick people into downloading stuff or trick people into paying. So there are so many different technologies. Deepfake is out there, voice cloning. So actually, lots of use cases of that as well, like voice cloning. There was a huge heist in Dubai, $35 million. And it was just mimicking the voice of the CEO and says, "Hey, I acquired this company, pay them $35 million," and it actually did happen. So a lot, and it went on court, as evidence as well, and just lots of things that are AI powered, bad actions nowadays, and deep image, deepfake video, they're all a norm, right? And if you think, hey, if you call me, right, and say you work for IT, uh, if I ask you to turn on the camera and show you you're actually the guy, you'd be surprised how easy it is to trick the system, right? So I did a quick thing, last night. So basically, you can see as my face is moving around, AI and machine learning can actually capture my face in 3D. And while I'm moving around, it's replacing my face with Mr. Bing, right? So you can see whatever I'm saying on the left, Mr. Bing is saying the same on the right, right? So it's all happening in real time. So it's really, really easy to trick people into doing things, right? So now we're nice and depressed. What are the strategies for organizations to protect yourself from AI, from your AI investments? So the first thing is, at least we need to gain some visibility into AI. So a lot of organizations are actually forced into adopting AI. That's because even if you say nobody can use AI, your users are definitely using it, right? Like my kids, they're definitely using it. So you need to at least see shadow AI, right? So it's AI that the organization is not allowing, but people are using them anyways. And you be able to analyze the vulnerabilities that, like I mentioned, right? And all the security posture, and also be able to protect any AI. So using some kind of guardrail that basically do some data loss prevention, or when your users are being tricked into clicking things, you need to have some technology to block that from happening, right? So do we have an answer? Shamelessly, Cisco does. So we do have a lot of answers to these, right? So different customers have different requirements, but I'm just want to quickly talk about the low-hanging fruit, right? So the solution that does it all in protecting your AI use cases. So we have a solution called Secure Access. I'm not sure if everybody is aware of our solutions like Umbrella, right? So that's been out there for decades. Secure Access is the next umbrella. It has all of the umbrella features, but it does a bit more. But it does all of these for us, right? So one is we identify all pretty much more than hundreds of AI models. Either your users access them through directly on their web UI or through API. So we can detect and tell you all of that, and you can define policies that says, like Cisco, we only allow one AI model, and the rest we can just simply block them, right? So that give me some kind of control over what AI models can be used. And on top of that, for all of the traffic that's going to and from that AI model, I can look into all of those conversations and do data loss prevention. So you're not supposed to send any source code. We can easily identify that. You can define policies that says, hey, block any source code from being sent to ChatGPT, and block any PCI like credit cards and whatnot, and PII, my employee number, email addresses, block all of those from being sent to the AI system. And we can do that, all of the data loss prevention. And we can also detect any threat, like your user is being tricked into downloading something or click on the link. So we can block all of that as well, right? So that give you some, security and guardrail around your different AI use cases. So that's why I call it a bit of a low-hanging fruit, because it's just one solution, right? Of course, our firewalls can identify all of the Gen AI applications as well. But why do I position secure access is because it is the solution that safely connects all of your users and their devices to safely access anything, right? So whether this is an internet website like YouTube, right? We can secure that, or this is a SaaS application like Salesforce, Workday, whatever it is, or this is a private application that you host on your data center. We can securely allow all of your users to access all of these under just one dashboard, either secure internet access or secure private access, everything consolidated, streamlined into one dashboard, and cloud, and also hosted in Canada as well. So we have full data sovereignty. So it's one single solution, right? And we're using AI to enhance this security solution and other security solutions as well. So very quickly, we've been using AI for the longest time. Like Cisco, as you know, Talos is the world's non-governmental threat organization. We're getting 800 billions of security events on a daily basis to protect our customers. We're blocking 9 million emails per hour and 2,000 new samples per minute. So they've been really busy. So it's impossible to, although they have more than 500 people working in this organization within Cisco, but it's impossible to throw people at this kind of problem at this scale, right? So we've been leveraging AI and machine learning for decades now. So it's nothing new to us, but AI is also only as good as your data, right? So that's why Cisco, we have a lot of 85% of the internet traffic flow through some Cisco gear. So we have huge amount of data. So our AI can be really good. And we also bought Splunk, so we have additional really, really good quality data. And that's why we're really proud of our AI. And we're using it for, correlating events and gain, really good insight into what the bad guys are doing. And also we're automating a lot of things for our users, our customers, so that you can remediate any threat really quickly. And we also introduced what we call AI Assistant in pretty much all of our security products, that basically help you with, like, say, for example, if I ask a question that says, hey, what kind of policy do I have, controlling the application, AI can easily answer all that questions, right? Or you can say, hey, I want to add a rule to block some traffic for the application. It can generate that policy for you, and one click of a button, you can deploy it. Or I can say, hey, help me optimize my application, my policies, right? It can show you all the shadow and the redundant rules. One click of a button, they're all gone, right? So in the past, it takes months to do something like that, and AI can dramatically help to improve that. We also built it into our products. Like, I'm not sure if you've heard about our security cloud control. It's the one single platform that we have a lot of our different platforms that can be controlled by this platform, like all of our firewalls, multi-cloud defense, our workloads products are all built into this one single dashboard. And it has AI enabled capabilities to help you look at your policies and help to optimize them. Here's what we identify. Here's how you can make it very efficient. And also it can help identify any issues, like, you have throughput issue, or you have packet drops. It can identify that and proactively mitigate all of those situations for you. So, but on top of that, now I'm talking about future state, right? So whatever I shared here, this product is already available for existing firewall customers. You can, get access to it, at no additional cost. But, on the other side, if you have on-prem FMC, or if you already have, our cloud control, which used to be called Defense Orchestrator, but now it's all unified into what we call Security Cloud Control. But on top of that, future state, we're also integrating all of our different AI assistants. Now I'm talking about Meraki, Thousand Eyes, or Splunk, all of them into one single AI assistant. And just think about that, right? So if you have, a potential risk in your network, we can help mitigate that and help look at the security aspects and also come back and say, hey, your change is making your application slower. So why don't we adjust that, right? So, just the power of tying all of these together and the visibility that it brings, like we can look at the workloads and how they're functioning, not just the network connections, but also the file access and everything. And on the other side, all the users who's logged in into what device, and tying the end-to-end visibility, and AI can empower all of that to give you a holistic visibility of how things are working in your environment, and provide suggestions on how to mitigate any threat or dramatically reduce your attack surface, right? So these can all be done automatically by that AI, and give you results, right? And say, hey, these are the policies that I suggest you to take. And we also have, periodically check and validate, and this is what you need to do next, and help you through all of that microsegmentation, so you can gain really good visibility and control over what is required for a business to function. So all of these are, we package them into very simple three packages. Either you want to protect your users, or cloud, or data center, or breach. So very simple to consume. And in the days where everybody, all the customers are consolidating vendors, I just want to point out that Cisco is consolidating our networking and security as one single service, one single platform, so you can have unbeatable visibility into everything in your organization, and be able to take a holistic approach to secure all of the use cases, including AI. So at the end of my presentation, I want to give you some giveaway. So this is a free report everybody can go in and download through that link, cs.co/AI-readiness. We have analysis of how other people are doing in your industry, from strategy, infrastructure, data, governance, and talent and culture. Break it down into different aspects of AI readiness, and give you some pointer of where we should go next. And we update this on a yearly basis. We just had a new report that's available. So click on that. That's going to take you directly to the report. Okay. So thank you so much. We'll take any questions from here. And I'll be also monitoring any chat in the questions in case you have any question. Thank you so much.